Hey guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. So I want to talk about Uncle Snoop Doggy Dogg, his interview on The Breakfast Club yesterday. I watched the whole interview today. I rather enjoyed it. And Snoop's had a lot to say. He had a lot to say about Suge Knight. He had a lot to say about women shaking their naked butts. And I really want to talk about it. I think there's some lessons that Snoop dished out, and maybe a lot of younger people don't want to hear it, but you know, some things need to be said, so let's discuss it. So before we begin, as always, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, okay? I'm JoviBeauty. Please subscribe. Follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm JoviBeauty on all platforms. Hit the bell notification so you know whenever I drop a new video. I figured out it's here. So you know whenever I drop a new video. And don't forget to please like this video. Like it now, like it later. Just like the video before it's over. And leave a comment down below because I want to know what y'all thought about what Uncle Snoop said. Snoop Dogg was on The Breakfast Club here in New York City. I believe it was yesterday. And I watched the interview this morning and I thought it was amazing. It was like an hour long. Snoop is a grown-up. You know, we all grow up, and Snoop was just saying a lot of things. He was talking about, let's start with the easy stuff. He was talking about Wendy Williams and oh boy, 50 Cent's pool party. And basically that, you know, when he was coming out, he saw Wendy, took the picture, he didn't realize he was just, Snoop is like, he's trying to have fun. And I get it. At a certain age, all that seriousness is done. I'm here, I'm alive, I've outlived so many of my friends. I'm trying to enjoy my life because you never know, you know, when it's over. So they basically were saying he was having an amazing time at the pool party, shooting people with water guns. It was crazy. It was crunk. It was an experience, apparently. So that's how Wendy Williams allegedly got the picture, right? Then Snoop went on to talk about a lot of things. He wanted to talk about Suge Knight and how he worked his issues with Suge Knight out and that they're cool, and basically saying, you know, this gang life, all of that stuff they did when they were young, you know, you have to give back. When you're older and you mature and you recognize certain things, you have to give back. You can't keep doing the things you used to do when you was a little kid, or else there's no growth. Like, what are you? If you're still acting like the person you were when you were 20, like, your life is trash. Basically, your life is trash. So he talked about that, but the real reason I wanted to make this video was because Snoop made a comment, I guess in one of his new songs that, you know, recently came out. He must have dropped an album. I believe that's what they said. And one of them, he was making a reference, and I saw the clip floating around the internet. That's why I went to watch the whole interview, because I didn't want to just make this video based off of a 1-minute clip. But he was basically saying that, you know, he would like young ladies to be able to respect themselves. And when he says that, and you know what it kind of reminded me of? It kind of reminded me of Jermaine Dupri and that whole strapper situation. Strapper? Y'all know what I mean. Anyway, I made a video about that too. Anyway, so basically Snoop is trying to say, and he basically said it, you know, he would like for his daughter, for all of us girls and young ladies, to have some good examples and mentors to look up to. And I kind of felt like he was talking about Meg Thee Stallion a little bit. You know, he didn't say her name, you know, but I feel like, because everyone who's on my station know I love Meg Thee Stallion. I love that little girl. I think she's so cute. I think she's so talented. I think her personality is amazing. And I understand that, you know, I guess the younger generation likes to show what they got. Okay, I get it. You want to show what you have. But Snoop basically said, how would I word this without sounding like a asshole? That you should cover up a little bit. You know, because I even in certain times, I get it, you know, you dropping, you twerking, but I'm like, you dropping and you twerking in like a thong. And, you know, the whole, I don't know. It's very, in my opinion, personally, a little distasteful. Now, I like to show what it do. Don't ever get me wrong. I've always been a kind of person that likes to accentuate my body and make sure I look nice, and but being nice, in my opinion, and looking nice, in my opinion, Snoop's opinion, a lot of people's opinion is not necessarily just showing your ass. Just putting your ass on display. I think that women have lost the sometimes less is more. Sometimes making a man, wonder about the curves that you may have, instead of blatantly showing them, and everything being so skin tight. Now, I like a little, I love my little long dresses, and I love a little short dress, but I am not necessarily the type that likes things that are clinging to my body for dear life, because I don't necessarily want to show everybody the curvature of my body. That's half the battle. Half the battle is knowing what I look like naked. And if I'm showing you what I look like naked with my clothes on, or even, dancing around or going outside in a freaking thong on a stage, it takes away the imagination. Men are visual creatures, and if you're giving them everything from jump, ladies, what do they have to wonder about? Why do they have to feel like, I would love to know what, about some things about her? When you're showing everything, like, I don't understand women who, dress a certain way and then get offended when a man is interested only in you sexually, when all you have shown him is that you are a sexual being. Don't get me wrong, y'all know I'm a Scorpio. If I'm not nothing, I'm a sexual being. But it's a time and a place for everything, and there's levels to this shit. Especially if you're trying to gain a man's attention further than getting his penis hard. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. Now, I'm not saying, especially you young, you cute, you living your life. I'm not saying you have to dress like a nun. I'm not saying don't wear your short stuff, or don't wear your fitted stuff. But does everything have to be on display all the time, every day? Do we have to show everything all the time, every day? And when you do, if that's what you choose to do, even little Kim didn't show everything all the time, every little curvature of her body. And when that is what you do, and you just walk around looking like a stripper or a strapper all day, you can't be mad when a man makes you a sexual object. When the furthest thing from his mind is anything more serious than pulling that G-string back. He's too distracted by the G-string going up your booty hole than finding out that you're actually a smart woman, or that actually you're funny, or that actually you have a great personality, or anything. It is all about, and y'all know I am all about looking your best at all times, especially around some dudes, okay? Looking your best and presenting well. Okay, and I personally don't think being this over-sexualized society that we're in now, that basically it's like it devalues sex and devalues women. And sometimes, we could take this feminism movement way too far, and then women wonder why a man doesn't take them seriously. Then we wonder why these guys are so over-sexualized, because everything is all in their face all the freaking time. There is no getting to know you. There is no, there are cucumber parties. Okay, there are cucumber parties. There are women out here, just doing the most for any sort of attention. And sometimes, again, it can just be too damn much. Could we just put a little bit of clothes on? I understand when Snoop's saying, like, I would like some, decent role models for my kids. People used to talk mad crap about Little Kim, but Little Kim was never that naked ever on a stage before, even when she had one of her titties out and Madonna was like this. She was still never that naked. It's just a place and a time for everything and an image you want to upbring. And I think we want to get upset when JD calls women strappers, you know, or strippers, or these hip-hop artists strippers, but if the shoe fits, wear it. You can't do that and then be mad when somebody says you look like a stripper if you're in stripper clothes, you know? You know? Anyway, that's my opinion. You don't have to agree, but leave me a message down below because I want to know what you think about it. I want to know if you think that it's, you know, it's just cool. If I want to go outside in my thong and some right here on my nips, if that's just cool. And if you think if I did that, or if any woman did that, and then be mad at the reaction from men, like, who's in the wrong here? We can't blame men for being fucking savages and not being, you know, and not respecting women, when a lot of women sometimes don't act like they want respect. Personal opinion. Don't bite my head off. Well, you could, but I don't care. Anyway, don't! Jesus. Anyway, I hope you live your life like it's golden, okay? You don't have to just, you know, please don't none it up. Show a little teta, show a little something, but just don't show everything. Leave certain things to a man's imagination, you know? That works better. That'll get you a ring way faster than a thong will. Anyway, I hope you live your life like it's golden, because there's no other way to live it.